nasceu em Maiorca, na Espanha, e se considera um artista desde criança. Foi para os Estados Unidos para terminar os estudos e de lá não saiu mais. Exerceu várias facetas da arte, tanto em sala de aula quanto no estúdio. Ele se especializou no estudo da arte contemporânea, bem como a prática da pintura acrílica e desenho a pastel. Diretamente de Nova York, Domingo Zapata! We talk about lots of business here in New York and everything, so it's nice when you have like a conversation about entertainment, about art and everything. And I'm very excited to know how you came here and how you are here.
Okay.
So about your art, you know, I was like looking everything about you and your art, and I was excited to know how a financial guy can be an artist, can be a compositor, right? You write
exactly.
songs, so
I write songs.
It's nice.
Well, I think that at the end of the day, it is all related in a way. I was always an artist.
Right.
I was born as an artist. I don't remember when I started painting. I was a kid. I don't remember, you know. But of course, my father was always, look, you have to do all the things just in case.
Right,
you know?
right.
I mean, he always promoted the fact that I wanted to be an artist. But
You had that like first art? You had that?
yeah, of course.
Your first
of
art,
course,
like
of course.
when you were a child or something like that?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a lot of paintings. All my life, it's been about painting.
Right.
So when I was a kid and I was in a school,
Yeah.
I was always drawing and painting the walls of the school, doing graffiti. I have my first oil painting when I was like maybe 7.
Right.
And my mom still has it. No?
Oh, nice.
But then I went to university. I studied art and at the same time also political science. And I wanted to have the choice of having other possibilities of earning a living. In case,
Right.
You know?
You know what? I'm very curious about this place because I really love it. So I can see some art here. Can you show us around?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah?
Well, this is where I live and paint now.
Yeah.
I use another larger studio as well that I share with another artist in Chelsea. But this is where I like to do more my intimate painting. You know? I
Right.
like to work at night, get up anytime. This is an amazing light. So anyways, this is from my collection of the bullfighters.
Oh,
And
it's beautiful.
that is a painting that represents the pardon of the bull. Sometimes the bull is so brave and so good that is being awarded to leave and become a stallion. You know?
Wow.
So this painting is about that. It's about the bullfighter and a great afternoon in the ring where this bull became a hero and did such a good job that they sent him to produce more bulls.
Wow. Yeah.
And the bullfighter stays, like the glory goes to the bull and not so much to him, you know? So,
What's the history between you and the bulls?
Well, I love, I think my heritage is from Spain, and then part of my heritage is bullfighting, flamenco.
Flamenco.
And I love the energy and the beauty, the art that involves bullfighting, the dance with the death, with glory. Other painters in the past have represented that. Writers like Hemingway, painters like Goya, Picasso have already represented the magic of the bullfight.
Right.
So I wanted to do my own little tribute to that and did a series of bullfighters.
This is beautiful. It has
one
an
of my
expression.
The man there. But at the end, this painting is about the glory that goes to the unexpected success. A bull that is destined to die becomes a hero, a god, and now is awarded life so that it can produce more energetic, beautiful, artistic bulls like him. No? Then this one is more my collection called the Circus Also dedicated to animals, where I do giraffes and elephants, monkeys. I love animals.
Right.
And I think it's very expressive the way they are. Tigers.
Why do
really
you
into
call
the
why
tiger.
do you call these paints circus? Because I saw like you have the bulls, you have the horses, you have the planes,
Yes.
and you have the circus.
Yeah.
So you don't have the giraffes, you don't have the elephants, you have the circus.
Circus. Because I think the jungle
Oh,
is
yeah.
like a circle.
Oh,
I
okay.
love circus. I since I was a kid, I was always very attracted to it. For me, it's like going to the zoo and then see a giraffe in the middle of Manhattan.
Ah,
so you go
yeah.
to Central Park to the zoo and you see a giraffe. You're like, wow, what is this doing here? You know?
Nice.
And I wanted to represent
How
that,
the
you know?
idea, like when you paint this, how the idea comes in? Like, how is it? You're
The
like
inspiration.
the
no?
inspiration. How
The
does it come?
inspiration. Well, inspiration is something that happens every day, everywhere you go. You know, somebody said, "It's not as special who sees what nobody can see, but who sees what everybody can see and feels ecstasy with it." So every day you look at this beautiful tree. You look at this beautiful woman that works across the street from your office. You look at the sun that is coming out, or that the sun that is setting, and you appreciate it. Stop for a minute. Just appreciate those things that happen to you every day. That's where inspiration is. But not only to paint, also to live and to be happy.
Zapata, I really like your place. So let's come here outside and see the skyline. For me, it's the best skyline in the whole world, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
New York skyline. New York skyline. And you just said something now. People are always in a hurry, especially now. I mean, we don't have time for nothing. I mean, when I say we, you do because of what you said. So they cannot enjoy the time. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And time is such a precious jewel.
Yeah.
You know, we need to appreciate that. We need to stop. It's like in traffic. You go fast and you speed and you have an accident and you die.
Yeah.
For what? If you go that fast, maybe you arrive 5 minutes earlier. It's not
Yeah.
worth it. Relax. Life, I think, is the same. You need to drive slow, appreciate every corner, get inspiration.
That's
Like I
what you
said,
do.
For me, yes. For my art, yes. I think the best museum in the world is the streets of a city like New York, Sao Paulo, or Paris, where you have the graffitis, the street artists, painting, expressing themselves, the people that are selling art in the streets, the fruit that is being sold in the streets, the milkshakes, the orange juices, the coffee places. That brings inspiration, color.
Yeah, that's when we say about time. When you say about appreciate your time and what you're having, like if you're gonna sit to have a beer. So, how people should realize about that? I mean, if they don't have time because they are working a lot, because they. So how do you do that? You think you can do because you're an artist, or everybody can?
No, I think everybody can. I mean, as an artist, I work many hours. I need to produce. I need to study, research, explore, like any creative job, no? So I think I sometimes also need to force myself to stop. Wait a minute, stop. Drink
What
a
are you
beer.
doing?
At 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you're having a beer and you're rushing because you have to do something like this. You don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Relax. The heart
Come here
needs
outside and
time.
see the skyline.
Exactly.
Let's show the skyline here.
You
Look
know?
this.
See New York.
Wow. That's beautiful.
That's the
Oh,
downtown.
that's the downtown, right?
Yeah. That is the new Freedom Tower, the new World Trade Center.
The new World
There.
Trade Center. Yeah.
And then the financial district, and then Soho.
So
Very
it's a
famous for
very
artists.
artist part of New York, right?
Yeah, this one here, Bowery, used to be a very. It's always been very important for the art of New York. Andy Warhol, Basquiat. This is
The
where they used to
agency
hang
are
out.
here.
Yes,
and
of course.
I mean, the agencies.
Yeah, you have a lot of. a lot of creativity happens in Soho.
Right.
And
It brings
the
you an
Bowery
inspiration?
area. Absolutely.
Being here?
Absolutely. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
How was it to come
This
to New
sky,
York?
look at this
What?
sky.
Oh yeah.
Look at it. Look. And absorb it. It's blue, it's white, it's purples. You know, and the sun shining on the buildings. And breathe it in. And you feel better.
Yeah.
Just by doing that.
You
feel
have an
better.
idol
An idol as a painter? I have many.
as a
Or
man.
as a
as a
man.
person.
I mean, of course.
Let's say as a painter, as you said. So
As a painter, I have many. I look into, I love Picasso's work, you know. I love Basquiat.
what
I
do you
love
love more in
Matisse.
Picasso?
What I like about Picasso, I think the way I think as a painter he was amazing, but also the way he marketed his art and introduced it to the world. No?
Right.
I look into him for inspiration on that. I go back also to Matisse, Cézanne. Cézanne is the master of modern art. He changed the dimension of painting, the way we paint today.
Right. One thing, you paint Mona Lisa, right? You paint
Yeah.
Mona Lisa, and the idea was great. The idea, you know, I just think like it's a very nice idea. So you have Mona Lisa there, and you paint as anyone could go there and do something. How was that the inspiration?
I mean, Mona Lisa is a master of all masters. No, it's an amazing piece. You walk into the Louvre, and there is one painting everybody wants to see. It's
Yeah.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa captures a feeling that has traveled through years, and still, when you see it, you feel what they felt back then.
Yeah.
Nothing changes for Mona Lisa. It's as spectacular as the day it was created, even though society today is so different.
Right.
That's art. You see a movie today that was made in the 20s, and when you see like an action scene, you're like, I'm so used now to guns, action, computers, and all this, so you don't really feel it. But when you see Mona Lisa, you still feel it. That's why painting is so important for society and for the future. It teaches us history about before, now, and tomorrow. Now, Mona Lisa for me is such an important painting that I wanted to do something with it. And I wanted to imagine what would happen to Mona Lisa if I left it out here in the street.
Yeah.
What would people do to it?
That's a nice.
What would artists from the streets would do? And I try to get in that state of mind and paint whatever comes to my head. So I paint on top of Mona Lisa.
What's the Mona Lisa you like more?
Oh, for me, I did this Mona Lisa that Leonardo DiCaprio has.
Right.
And it's Mona Lisa turns into a Statue of Liberty.
Wow.
So I transform her into the Statue of Liberty, making her also the Queen of America. No?
Wow.
I like it because it's bringing Europe and America together through one painting that is so important for humanity. You know?
And when DiCaprio saw it,
He
like,
loves it.
It's mine.
He loved it, yeah.
Estou aqui no lounge da HP com o meu HP Elite Book. Eu tirei uma foto aqui com o Fernando Levice e eu vou agora mandar essa foto para HP Envy com tecnologia e-print. Daqui a pouquinho sai a nossa foto ali direto aqui no próprio evento. Pronto, já foi aqui do meu HP Elite Book. Estou aqui na fábrica da Flexform para mostrar por que ela é referência na América Latina e líder nacional em vendas de cadeiras para o mercado corporativo. Seus produtos são fabricados com a mais alta tecnologia. A única do segmento no Brasil com laboratório acreditado pelo Inmetro. É por isso que há mais de 45 anos a Flexform é excelência no que faz. Espero que você esteja gostando do nosso programa. Eu estou agora com o meu HP Elitebook para convidá-lo a acessar o nosso site rbevocê.com.br. Lá você poderá saber mais sobre esse e outros programas. Não perca tempo. Tell me how was that coming to New York?
I came to New York many years ago. I studied.
How old are you now?
37.
37.
37.
You look younger.
That's good. I came to university through an art program. I studied in London, and then from London, I transferred to American University in Washington.
Okay.
And then I loved this country. I loved it. The energy. Washington, New York, Miami, Los Angeles. The people and their attitude.
Yeah.
Towards success, understanding. I loved it. I loved it so much. I stayed. And it gave me the opportunity.
Nowadays, what you like your art, you use a lot of like the American culture of art, and you're Spanish, you're Latin American, so you have this Latin culture, and I'm sure you never forget this. But you have your American culture of art more expressive. Why?
Well, I mean, I was born in Mallorca, Spain. My dad was a carpenter.
Right.
So I learned from
So
him.
he was an artist then.
He was an artist, of course.
Yeah, it's in your blood.
And then and I love my culture, and I love
Right.
Spain. But then I came to America, and I explore other feelings and other sensations, and I like to combine that. I like to paint a graffiti, and I like to paint a bullfighter, and I like to paint a bullfighter with graffiti. Bring it to contemporary.
Right.
Try to share it with the people that appreciate it here. Thank you. That's probably what it is. I like the combination. I go back to Spain very often, to Paris, to Barcelona. But I love Brazil too.
Yeah? Have you been there?
I've been to Rio.
Oh, Rio.
I've been to Sao Paulo.
São Paulo as well?
But I stayed in
What do you
Hotel
like most?
Copacabana.
Oh.
In Rio.
What about the skyline? I mean the
Amazing.
ocean, everything?
The ocean, the beach.
Beach.
It was amazing. I loved it. I was
The
there-
women?
Oh, I think Brazilian women they're not only beautiful, because beautiful women you find everywhere.
Yeah.
But the spirit of love and taking care of your family. I see that in Brazilian women. I love that.
You like the Brazilian people?
Yes, I think that the culture is oriented to be happy. Be a happy family, be a happy person. The food is amazing. Just the culture, the emotions.
Yeah.
The devotion to football.
Oh, yeah.
The devotion to dance, music.
What about art in Brazil? What do you think about art?
Everywhere. It's
Yeah?
everywhere. Brazil is great inspiration for art.
But what about the consuming of art? We don't have we are like a young country, right? So,
Well, I think that artistically, I always try to make a point here. What about art? New York City has 50,000 artists.
50,000.
50,000. New York City, Every one of them is an artist. Some of them are doing better than others. They're all artists. So you are like, okay, we're in New York, the attention of the galleries, the collectors. You go to Brazil. I think every person in the country is an artist. Because they express. Art is about the expression of a feeling, capturing a moment in time And then when you look at it today or in 300 years, you still feel that feeling that was captured in that moment. Now, that is art.
Nice.
I believe that Brazil, every Brazilian has an artist inside.
You got customers in Brazil?
I have, but yes, of course, of course.
Yeah?
Of course.
Famous?
Well, I know that I don't know who really owns some pieces there, but I would need to talk to my art dealer that is
From Brazil?
But yes, I have. Well, I mean, from here that sells to Brazil.
Sells to Brazil.
But I'm sure. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that we have a lot of buyers in Brazil.
In Brazil.
Yes, and collectors, and I mean, I have some friends too that from football, and they have my work in Spain.
Nice.
And they share with their friends that are from Brazil. You know?
What was your best exposure?
Oh, my best show?
Your best show, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think every one of them has something, you know. I did a show in Los Angeles that was really nice.
Last year?
Last year.
Yeah.
In September.
September.
That was amazing. I love Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And the show was great. We had a great group of people that came. And then I did this show now in December in Miami, and 1,000 people came, and it was great. And then I did another show here in a ballet school about these ballerinas that I painted.
Oh, right.
And it was more artistic and
Yeah.
dance and paint. And it was a smaller thing, but still.
What
I
do you
really
prefer?
liked it too.
What do you prefer? An artist show or like a show for business, for entertainment and everything?
Well,
They're different.
they're different, but there is business in art. It's a huge business.
Yeah.
You know? Right now, as an investment, art is one of the best options. The auctions that they made every time, they're bigger and bigger and bigger. And the numbers are outrageous. You know?
Yeah.
There is a business behind it. I think without the business, there'll be no artists being able to express
Sure.
internationally all these feelings. No, so I think it's important. Both are important, and both are good. No?
And what about this show in Cannes that you're preparing?
I'm preparing this show in Cannes. I'm painting the 10 most desirable, supposed to be most desirable women in the world. No?
Wow.
So I'm painting Ana Beatriz Barros,
Oh.
for example. Ana Beatriz. I'm painting Pamela Anderson.
Wow.
I'm painting Elisabetta Canalis, who's George Clooney's girlfriend. Very nice girl. And like that, the list continues.
Who's your
you know?
favorite woman?
My favorite woman, for these girls, I love all of them, you know? I love how a celebrity, so beautiful and with such great talents, no? Can spend time with me and be painted. And the funny thing is they have been taken millions of photographs,
Wow.
but they've never been painted. So they don't know sometimes what to do.
Yeah. If you can suggest an artist that's starting, he wants to be an artist, he knows he can be an artist, but it's always that concept that the father and the society
Sure.
tell him or tell her, hey, no, wake up, go do something else, go be a dentist, go be a
Sure.
lawyer, or go be an economist. What can you tell them?
Picasso used to say one thing. Every kid has an artist. The problem is to keep that artist in them when they grow up. So what I say is keep it in there. You know, make sure you're ready to work very hard. Make sure you have a plan B. Always have a plan B. But sell paintings does not make you an artist.
Yeah.
Sell paintings just keeps you alive. That goes with it. It's a job. An artist paints and dreams. Keep dreaming. Don't ever lose that drive. Just believe in yourself and do what you love. And I guarantee that you will be successful. Maybe you will not be the next best painter in the world, but you will be successful in whatever you do. And you will be an artist.
My friend, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank
you for coming.
I liked you, but now more. Now
Thank
it's,
you.
I mean, when we listen what you talk about, it's very excited and it makes you dream more. You know, it makes you like hope more about everything, about life. So
I always say,
it's great.
If I do it, anybody can do it.
Domingo Zapata, phenomenon, very good artist and a very good person.
Thank you.
What's matter more than
Thank you.
anything else.
Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you. This is your house.
Nice. Thank you.
But you don't love me the way that I love you. 'Cause if you did.
E este foi o nosso bate-papo com o artista plástico muito talentoso, Domingo Zapata. Espero que você tenha gostado do nosso programa. Agradeço o seu carinho, também, é claro, a sua audiência. E eu te espero de domingo a sexta-feira, sempre às 11h30 da noite. Até lá!
Saying it was your fault, although you could have done more. Oh, you're so naive, yes, so how could this be done?
Estou aqui na fábrica da Flexform para mostrar por que ela é referência na América Latina e líder nacional em vendas de cadeiras para o mercado corporativo. Seus produtos são fabricados com a mais alta tecnologia. A única do segmento no Brasil com laboratório acreditado pelo Inmetro. É por isso que há mais de 45 anos a Flexform é excelência no que faz.